I've been to Iceland. Oh no, hold on. I did that joke last year. Sorry. I've been to a show. This was the North Down Model Railway Society show in March 2026, and I picked up a few little bits and pieces. First of all was this old Bill bus. I didn't spot it at the time, but it's actually a commemorative edition of the for the marking the 60th anniversary of Operation Overlord. And it's by Oxford Diecast. So I'll eventually get to put that somewhere on the layout. Now, next thing cost me £10. It's a roundhouse kit, and it's a 36-foot stock car. Looks to be intact. It's not been assembled in any way. All the bits are here. I'm not sure what that bit of thread is for, but all the bits are untouched. It's comes with plastic wheels, and I think probably horn hook couplers as well, but that can all be swapped out. Just a straightforward North American stock car. As opposed to UK stock cars, which is a completely different thing. Right. That's the North America finished with. On to the continental Europe. I've got this little wagon from Pico. I'm not sure what this is. There's no indication underneath other than it says made by Pico somewhere under there. Nice little wagon. Rather light on detail. If you see, most of the detail seems to have been printed on. But the doors and the door locking mechanism is quite interesting, including quite extensive instructions on how to operate it. So I think the bus cost me £4. The roundhouse wagon was £10. If I recall correctly, this cost me £8. And the next item is a flat car. Whoops, from the DR. Comes with metal wheels, decent couplings, just a flat car with a timber base. Couldn't see a manufacturer on it. I assume it's Pico. As everything else that I've got is Pico. I picked up a log serve tarp wagon. Let's have I'll look at it. again by Pico. This is a much more contemporary wagon. Feels like there's a weight inside. I'm not sure if it's supposed to open or whether the top is supposed to come off, but there's definitely something loose inside there. I have seen these opened, although this is a hard plastic shell. I have seen these in one of the models of this wagon has the tarpaulin opened with steel coils inside, but this one, although there is something loose inside, I think it's just an ordinary weight. But again, looks nice. Metal wheels, again decent couplings. And finally, I've got a beer wagon. I do like to collect beer wagons. Now, half-rooter. Again, Pico. Again, looks relatively contemporary wagon. Again, not major amounts of detail, but then you wouldn't on a box car like this. Yeah, not a beer I've tried, not a beer I've even seen. Plenty of detail underneath. Metal wheels that have been used, and decent couplings. And that is the entirety of my haul from Northdown this year. Oh, I should say that cost me £5, and these two large Pico wagons again cost me £8 each. So I think that was a reasonable day out. It was very nice, a very nice show to go to. It wasn't too crowded, which I do like. And it was good to see Mark from Donegal Dad there. I think I only get to see him at shows these days. Right, see what happens next. Be back in a second. And speaking of beer wagons, Rails of Sheffield had a bit of a sale on, and I picked up a few. Here's one. That looks like a Czech beer. Is that Chodovar? Yes, it's a Czech one. Let me see now. This is by Roko. So here we have the Brakeman's cabin, one end. Rather nice logo. Is that a sheep? Yes. Comes with I've seen these couplings before. I don't have many of them, I'm sure I can work with them. If not, I can change one, have a transition wagon, and metal wheels. So that's a Roca one, and Pilster Urkel. Well, that's got a very nice logo. The coat of arms there. Deutsche Reichsbahn. Right. So this puts it about era 2, is it? Era 2, era 3. Breckman's cabin. Again, the similar. Sorry, I'm getting my fingers in the way. Nice level of detail. Again, those couplings. Again, spoked metal wheels. Though this one is by Fleischmann. Has opening doors. And as noted in the on the sail, there's a pair of wheels missing from this one, but that's okay. I can replace those. Now here we have Mammut, mammoth beer. Not seen. I've heard of this brewery, though I've not actually tried it. Not seen the beer. Again, this is Fleischmann. There's a nice amount of detail on there. This Breckman's cabin is down at base level. This is the one where in older days they used to have to step outside or have the brake lever outside, but after a bit of complaining they actually put a cover on the brake lever, so you don't have to go outside and get wet in the rain to operate the brake. Wonder how long it took them to make that modification. Okay, again, metal wheels. See what else we have. Oh, here we go by poor pronunciation. Shorebrow, München. Shore has a blue star and a red circle. Nice detail on the door, picked out nicely. Unfortunately, this one seems to have come a cropper. I believe there should be a Breckman's cabin at the top of those stairs, and it looks like those two slots are where it connects to the main body of the wagon. Yeah, nice little wagon. Again, spoke metal wheels. Again, that one is by Fleischmann. No, sorry, I don't know who this. I don't know who this one's by, because underneath there's no indication of a manufacturer. And finally, this is a weird looking wagon. Twischurth Brauerei, Nuremberg. This is it's got opening doors, but it's got these strange sort of verandas outside. either side. Almost reminiscent of a brake van, but obviously something was stored inside and something was stored outside. I like the detail of the little chain on the door there. Again, I don't know the manufacturer of this wagon, but it's very pretty. I do like its unusual shape. Again, there's no hint of a manufacturer underneath. There is you can hear it rattling back and forwards. I think somebody has added a bit of fishing weight or something to this, a bit of lead to this, and there we have it. As I recall, these wagons cost me about £10 each. In the latest, well, not quite the latest, Rails of Sheffield sale. Back in a second. And finally, no sooner had I placed the previous Rails of Sheffield order, they came out with a 50% off sale, and so I bought a few more bits. I'm starting with this in my hand because it has seen better days, and the wheels have come off. It's just the back of a wagon. I don't know whether it's supposed to be horse drawn or what, but it looks attractive. Christian Hauber from Schorndorf. Mobile wagon number 2. Okay. Don't know what these letters underneath mean. Somebody's had them on a show, perhaps. But I'll find some way of connecting those wheels. Right, onto the wagons. More beer wagons. Although the first one is the ubiquitous sea fish. I don't seem to be able to buy any beer wagons without a sea fish wagon coming along. Now, eyesight test. Oh, it's Fleischmann, right? Fleischmann, sailfish. Yeah, nice level of detail. Steps up there. I don't know why there are steps right up to get to the roof. Normally, when you have steps like that, there's a hatch at the top, so you can pour ice down into the refrigerated van to keep it cool. But anyway, okay. Again, similar couplings to what we had previously. Metal wheels, spoked, and a nice level of detail. DR Berlin, so I guess that is again era 2 or 3 or whatever. This one caught my eye. This is Brauerei Ganter. Ganter beer. Freiburg. Again, I've never tried these. This beer. And there is the in the previous section of the video I mentioned having to step outside or stand outside in the rain to operate the brake lever. There it is. although it's sheltered from the top, though. I'm sure Germany has the sideways wren that we have as well. Okay, let's. Did I mention who manufactured that one? Does it even say? It says there underneath that step. That's a bit wonky. I can't quite see. I think it says Fleischmann. I'm not entirely sure. Right, let's move along. Brauerei zum Waldhorn, Plushingen, in Württemberg, by the look of it. And that's by Fleischmann, I believe. Does it say Fleischmann? Oh, it's a Märklin one. Ah, Märklin. I'll need to watch the wheels on that then, because those may be AC wheels. And moving along, Brauerei Leicht Wagons by, oops, there's a casualty. There's the step has come off. Oh, it's a Brava. And finally, where are we? Hepner und Katzenelnbogen. Hold on. Gilly Ossenpfeffer, Katzenelnbogen by the sea. Oh, come on. And that's Breslau, which is, no, it's a town in Poland. It's I'll come back to you on that one, because it's not being Polish. It's not pronounced the way I would pronounce it in English. In English it would be Wroclaw, but it's not pronounced that way. Artepica. Oh, there's a... that's what I was expecting to see on that other wagon. Here we have steps at the top, up to a hatch. Focus. Up to that hatch there. So to refrigerate the van, you stand up, you climb up those steps and dump ice down in through that hatch. And the brakeman's cabin with the brake mechanism. Right, and finally, that's it. So if you got this far, thank you very, very much. hopefully I'll get another video out sometime soon. I know it's been a while since I did the last one. Anyway, I'm jabbering on now, so all the best. Bye. Oh, and just before I go, I'll have a go at pronouncing Wrocław. I hope that's right. Apologies to anybody who's listening. Bye.